Hello everybody. Today we're going to look at the secret feelings about this connection. So we're going to have a look at what they are feeling that they are not telling you. So let's have a look what comes up for you. So I want to have a look at their past feelings. Okay, so a lot of what's going on for you is about projections. You're each mirroring each other, your insecurities, your feelings. It's all being projected from one to the other. You both feel the same about each other, but perhaps there are just some obstacles in the way because there are insecurities, and your person has been feeling the sense of insecurity. Perhaps it's what you've been subconsciously also radiating, but know that if that's how you feel, your person's feeling it too, and there's nothing actually negative about this, because what you need to just wait and see and just show up in a way that your person feels more confident, and it will help your confidence. For some reason, they are comparing themselves. They're comparing themselves either to illusionary like exes. Am I good enough? Does she really want me? Does he really want me? Do they really want me? They're comparing themselves, and much like the bamboo and the oak, they're so different. So perhaps it's about making your person aware that just because they're different, and they may indeed be different, very different from the partners you've had in the past. There's something about this person that makes him quite unique, but quite sort of off the beaten track. So they could be questioning this connection because they feel they're perhaps not matching up to your expectations of what you seek in a partner, or perhaps they have an illusion around what they think your previous partners were all about, and they're feeling insecure about that. However, they've decided they're going to go with the flow. So this is a very relaxed energy, which means, however, that they're not doing any pursuing. So this whole connection might be a little bit on hold or a little bit slowed down. You could be questioning this connection because of that, but I would say to not get too caught up in your head. Your person's going to have a new vision around this connection. Something's coming out of this in that they're going to have more energy to move forward, feel more secure, and they're going to bring in a lot more to the table. They do share your dream, and they currently are reminiscing about the beautiful times you've already spent together, or they're reminiscing of how beautiful the times with you could be. And a lot of this, again, is happening in the realm of thought. So, again, it's not a very action-based kind of energy. And as you can see, the figure's sitting, sort of looking into space and daydreaming. Yes, there's a lot of daydreaming going on. More daydreaming than action currently. So it is saying, however, that this energy is needed because things are ripening. And when it's ripe, the fruit falls off the tree. And in the same way, sometimes we must let things progress naturally. And then when it's ready, the whole connection reveals itself. The passion, the desire, all of it is there, but it's kind of waiting under the surface, waiting for that fruit to fall off the tree. So there is a bit of a waiting period here. Your person is battling their inner voices or their inner demons. This is very imaginary. They're going through a bit of an inner struggle. And again, I want to refer back here to insecurity somehow. They feel they're not good enough, or they don't have enough to bring to the table. They feel perhaps that they're not going to be accepted. They're very scared of rejection. And so there's this big battle going on within that's mostly going on in their heads because they do have these feelings for you. So it shows up that they feel quite intensely about you, and this intensity sometimes frightens them. And your connection has something intense about it. It feels intense when you're together. There is this sense that your person's very deep and intense, and This could be something that they worry they're too much for you in terms of who they are. If they show this side, if they show how they truly feel, they feel you might reject them. Again, the rejection comes up. Your person also needs to open up to receiving. They're not very good at receiving. They like to give, but I get a sense that you want to be giving to them. It also is good to have a give and take, not one person just taking all the time. So they're not very good with that, because when you are in the position of giving, you're more in control, and they're already feeling insecure. So they're a little bit closed off and guarded when it comes to you wanting to give to them. They're not opening up, and perhaps you're feeling this. You're feeling that they're guarded and they're not accepting, the love or the energy that you want to give to them, or even what you're doing for them. They don't want to accept it. And so this causes you to feel sad, or it causes you to feel that they're not really interested, and it's far from the truth. So your person is carrying a burden. There's a lot of responsibilities in their life. They're struggling at the moment with a lot of things. As you can see here, the poor figure here is weighed down by all these voices and different personalities, in a sense, that are trying to show them the direction, and of course they're lost. So your person is feeling weighed down by responsibilities, feeling a little bit lost. And of course this is not about the connection, but it does bring in, with that fighting, it does bring in that sense that it might explain why things have not moved forward in the way you would have liked them to. It's not because they don't want to. It's a lot of what's going on here is insecurities within. Now, what is needed? Your person actually has quite a playful side to them, and they need to play more. In other words, fun and lighthearted is really good. They do have the sort of energy of being a bit silly at times, and I think that's for them just blowing off steam, because it gets so hectic sometimes, having all these things going on within, that they need a way to just release. And they could be a little bit immature, or they could just be like making those bad jokes. They're a bit of a clown. And so you should encourage them to be having more fun, and you should bring out more laughter and spontaneity into this connection, even in your messaging style. It's really important not to ask too many questions or to make it too heavy right now, because your person hasn't got answers. They want to be with you. They really do, but they have some things to resolve first. And this is coming through very strongly, that in very short a time, there's a feeling that they're coming through. They've also been through a lot of stress. Stress is coming in, and this is affecting your connection, because they're trying to deal with a whole bunch of things. Maybe you know about these, maybe you don't, but they do definitely feel like they're under a lot of pressure. Now, to me, this is a beautiful connection, and it's well one worth waiting for to ripen. You get the star energy. So here we have some soulmate energy. The star is all about blessings, good karmic energy, and a meant to be kind of feeling. Also a wish upon a star, your wish coming true. Be careful what you wish for. They feel the same. You are their shining star. You are the one they've wished for, but they're very scared to come forward and reveal this intensity, that they feel. So hello, the Hanged Man. Yes, we are feeling stuck, but not in a way that it can't come unstuck. So the Hanged Man is really all about, stepping back, dealing with other priorities, and just letting things unfold. As we said, going with the flow. So what does this mean for you? And what is it that you need to do? Well, you feel the same. Here we go. It's definitely telling me you feel it. You feel this connection with this person, wherever this is at, whether you're in a relationship or not, but you feel it. And boy, do you feel it. It's strong. It's very powerful. And at the moment, it's really important that you honor this and don't let fear come into this. Use your intuition. Well, I think you're aware. I can see here that you are well aware of the secrets that they're feeling it. You know it. You know it. You're also very empathic and compassionate and caring and kind. So you know it. You know how you feel it, how they make you feel, and how you make them feel. So there is this unspoken energy that tells me that you do know. But again, don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. This feels good. This feels right. And you need to stay connected. So yes, you've got little bit of a wait. See what happens in the next week to the next month. There's some changes. Things are going to unfold. Things are moving again. And so your person is moving towards you. They want to come in with a proposal. They want to take this relationship to a relationship or this connection to the next level. And for some of you, it's like a resurrection. So it could well be that for some of you, you've actually been on no contact or silent mode or very little contact, but this is going to come back really strong. Remember, we had the intensity card. Your person's feelings for you are intense. They're coming back in, and it's intense because they know they want that dream with you. They want that, whatever that means for you. This is a collective reading. So, you know, whatever your dream is, it's that dream. They want the same thing. And with the Eight of Wands, there's a lot of movement coming very soon. So we see here as things start to move, they move very fast. This is a very quick moving card. And so things might come through really intense and might take you aback. It might sort of also be that energy of sweeping your feet and, you know, somebody coming in and just really they're coming back in and they're just really wanting to communicate with you. They're wanting to connect. There's also some sadness and sorrow and disappointment. This, I feel, has to do with the past. And my sense is it needs to be let go of. Okay, there's something between the two of you. This could be past life, something to do with a past life, something that didn't work out in a past life. You may have repeated this pattern over and over again, but in this life you can get this right. It's just about realizing that your fears and insecurities are they're just that. They're just feelings that are temporary. They're just illusions, delusions, and you both feel the same thing. So it should make it a lot easier to overcome because you can understand as you feel, so do they. So what would you most want? What would you most like to have happen? This is not isolation. They have been feeling very isolated. So again, I want to say it feels like they've either guarded themselves, detached, or you've taken a break, or it's been no contact. But this is going to end. I feel it strongly for a group of you. It's very much like coming in strong, super strong. And here comes your offer. So they're coming in soon. They're trying to formulate this. They're trying to get up the courage to make this offer to you. It's an offer of love. And it's an offer of love in whatever way your situation is currently looking. They're coming in and they're wanting to make amends. I hear like some of you getting the I'm sorry. Can we try again? For others, it's I really want to be with you. You know, it's dependent on the signals you also give out. But yes, this person is meant to be in your life, and it is a person that has been around, and you know they see you as this very solid, loyal, and very grounded person. The Queen of Pentacles again is just an energy, but it is the energy of longevity, of loyalty, of strength. And so, you know, you may be an earth sign yourself. You may have earth signs in your chart somewhere along the way, but this indicates that also a more practical, a more thoughtful approach would be really good. It also means that there's some good stuff coming in regarding, you know, money and just generally career, business things coming together. It feels like this person might try and help you set up something on the side. It could be like a small business or something you do together that could generate money. Money seems to be something that is really good between the two of you. You actually encourage each other's money karma, and this is really, really lovely. And it seems like they really trust you and value your advice and your opinions. You do come across as somebody who could be a really good counselor or advice giver. And there's going to be something you guys do together. There's something that you might help each other so that your money grows together because you've got good energy. So definitely I'm seeing here a very good, solid relationship. If it's been a bit slow, if you've been on hold, just give this a little bit of time. Let them come to you. Give out the right vibes. Show them that you care. Show them that you want this dream with them, that you find them as appealing as you can, because you don't want them to compare themselves to anybody else, because they're not anybody else. They're unique. And from what I can see, you feel very strongly about them, but they don't seem to see that. They seem to have these insecurities shrouding that connection part where they should be feeling how you desire them, want them, and wish to be connected to them. So there might just be this kind of not being on the same page through the insecurities and fears. Remember, these are projections. You can change it. And the more you give yourself self-love, the more love you have to give. So don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to show up. Don't be afraid of rejection, because I don't see rejection here. So I wish you a beautiful day. I hope this reading has been something that resonates for you in your current situation. I'd love to hear if it does. Please do like and comment on this video. And I'd love you to subscribe to my channel. Remember also to press the notification bell so that you're notified when I post the new videos. And I hope to see you soon. Sending lots of love and blessings.